claustrophobic already. So today I'm talking about claustrophobia. But now what's claustrophobia? Please go on. Okay, yeah. So what's claustrophobia? Claus means the spoken word. So it's a word root which means the spoken word, and another example of this word root is glossary. Phobia is any fear, and claustrophobia becomes fear of public speaking or speaking in general. Some people, especially people like me, they even have problem talking to a stranger. So that's an example of extreme claustrophobia. Now, but now let me introduce two characters in our journey. The first one is our speaking brain. So we would be calling our speaking brain as Jerry. If you see, the speaking brain is right there at the center, and right next to it is our region for motor control. Keep that in mind, because I will use this information a bit later. Our fear part is our hypothalamus. Our hypothalamus is part of our ancient brain, the reptile part of our brain, and which is in the core of our brain. If you see, our speaking area is just outside our fearing area, and it's because of this interaction that when we fear a lot, our speech gets impaired. Okay, and stammering is an extreme example of the same thing. But now, how we can improve our speech and control our fear? So I'm going to give you a few mind hacks. But the first mind hack is going to be about taming Tom. Is to how to control our fear. The first technique is going to be about, the first technique is to dress nice. Because if you dress nice, you feel good about yourself, you feel less stressed, and you feel more confident. The second technique is to find a friend. Instead of talking to the 150 people in this room, of which 50 to 100 are going to be complete strangers for you, just talk to a few special people in the room. You find a friend, find friends in the room. Like for me, the example would be Salim is sitting here, Mansa is way at the back, Aditya is there, Taskeen is smiling over here, thanks for that, and Shalini is way back there. Now, if I can actually look into their eyes and talk to them, everybody else thinks I'm looking at everybody. I have amazing eye contact. So this is a way to trick your mind. But now using the motor control of our brain, if we can use our motor control is actually a very strong part of our brain, and this can be used to control. This can be used to control our hypothalamus. So the first technique is what I call the SRK style. SRK style is put your arms and stretch. So stretching helps you reduce your stress and control your fear. Right? Now for the next technique, I actually want two volunteers on the stage. Tatish, yeah, and Uday. So what we need to do is stand beside me over here. just look to the audience. And what you need to do is, you do this step, right? Okay? Go first, go right, and then we go left. Okay? Now left. Okay. That was a bit moving. Thanks for it. So what this technique is again about is using motor control to do stupid movements, body movements. I was doing stupid, Satish and Uday were doing it very well. And using these techniques to actually reduce your stress levels and your fear yet again. So I call it Karun style. So the last technique is about belly breathing. Now this is one of the most powerful techniques, and now I would want all of you to touch a belly, preferably your own. Okay, so I do it once. Look at me, and then we'll do it together. Okay? Do it with me. So, how many of you think that you need to work on your abs now? Yeah? We all do. For the last technique is not in the PPT, but we just demonstrated it. If you laugh, and even by doing stupid things, we can control our stress and fear. Now there's another set of techniques out there, which is how to make jelly win. Now if you want, how to make jelly stronger. Now, how many you go to the gym? Yeah. How to make a muscle stronger? By exercising it. Exactly. So in our brain the regions are such, if we use a brain region again and again, it becomes stronger automatically. So one way of exercising is practicing. If you practice if you take a speech and you practice it again and again, if you practice it with the eye closed by visualizing an audience, we can make that region stronger. But the other way of doing it is try different things. Now what should we be doing? You can try table topics, evaluation, humorous speeches, horror stories, storytelling, inspirational speeches, motivational speeches. What ends up happening is that our speech area of the brain is now working with various other parts of the brain, and this makes that specific region more and more stronger. Right? Make sense? The third thing is work with friends. If you can't fight Tom alone, bring your friends. And that's what Toastmasters is all about. It's about finding inspiration, motivation and guidance from your friends. And the only reason I'm standing here today is so that I can share the stage with my inspiring friends like Taskeen, Aditya, Ishan, Harsh. So the fourth technique, especially for people like me, is to speak slowly. This technique is so important that right now I have two people in the room, Manasa and Manjunath, who are actually there to show me a flag when they think I am speaking too fast. So if you speak slowly, you're giving the proper rest to your brain faculties to work together in a well-oiled fashion. Now, 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 enough of the techniques. But one thing I want to conclude with is that both fear and our speech are important. Fear is something which is telling our brain, fear is our subconscious telling our brain that you need to think this twice. If you are afraid to go in the dark, it's our brain, our subconscious telling us that you better think this twice. If we are afraid of heights, it's our subconscious telling us that be careful. If we are claustrophobic, it's our subconscious telling us that you need to practice harder, that you need to get this speech mentored, that you need to work on your content, on your PPT better. So I would like to conclude by saying that glossophobia is not a public speaker's enemy, but it's a public speaker's best friend. Thank you.